What's good, guys? It's you with the Rich Dream Show. We're a podcast that like to get into the black culture, sports, music, current events, and a lot of other dope topics. If you haven't already, man, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's Rich Dreams TV with 2 Z's on the end of dreams. Also, go and follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Again, thank you in advance. And like we always say, follow your dreams so they'll become your nightmares. Peace.
You are now tuned in to the Rich Dream Show.
Say we just tryna live, so we just want them M's. Even if it's dirty, we gon' wash it over here. The requiem is clear, so invest in our ideas. And we don't give a fuck about opinions over here. Nigga, we just tryna live. Oh yeah.
That's right. Welcome to another episode of the Rich Dream Show Pod, man. Podcast where we go over sports, black culture, anything and everything that you want to talk about in the sun. We cover it right here. Like we said in the intro, baby. And got the apple juice.
Yes, sir. We here for you, man. Whatever you want to talk about, whatever you need to hear, we got it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Intro, man. Make sure you hitting us up on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Bring the mic a little closer. And hopefully.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
During the pre-show, me and this mic was having quite a time. I might have to check in the
Sound great.
Turned up, man.
You sound.
I'm good.
You sound good, but you just gonna have to talk close. You gonna have to be close to it, but it sound good. Sound good.
All right,
sound
good. Yeah, man. Well, we are your co-hosts. I am Smoke 3, aka ROD, in the place to be. Right here with my boy G, man. Another week gone, another Friday passed. Hopefully y'all have been blessed.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything is everything.
And yep. How was this week for you, man? What you had going this week, man? They ain't getting on your nerve too bad at the gig, huh?
Oh yeah, it's a everyday thing with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That ain't never taken
immune to it.
Yeah, man, it's been a little tough. I'm one of my coworkers is out, so I'm having to double up, cover all their stuff. But shit,
okay.
We making it do what it do.
Making it do what it do. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, man. No, it was a pretty low key week. Shout out to my god, baby. We just came back from y'all neck of the woods. We celebrating her 5th birthday. She had a birthday this week or last week.
This baby.
Yeah, shout out Coco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy late B-Day, man.
No.
Happy late B-Day.
Big time. Big 5.
Kids growing up, man. Them kids grow up fast, boy.
Bro, I actually got a chance to holler at the other homies, Silas and Steven. And we was like, talking to them about this. Like, damn, she 5? Yes, nigga. Me old.
Who, baby?
Talking about this one. Coco. She 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Big 5.
Yeah. That's what's up, though.
It is. What about yourself, man? How was your week? How was your first newlywed week, man?
First week. It was cool, man. We just same old. Huh? What you say? No. It's funny because I was messing with her about that. I asked her to do something for me. And she was like, I'm gonna do it when I get done feeding the baby or some shit like that. I said, hey man, I ain't asked you what you was doing. I ain't asked you what you was doing. I said, all right now. You make me go down there, man. I still got time. I still got time. Hey. The ink hadn't dried yet now. Come on now. The ink ain't dry yet. Don't be no disobedient wife now. Don't do that. But nah, we just kicked it, man. We just same old, man. Her birthday is tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 10th. No, Tuesday. her birthday. So by the time this come out, her birthday, huh? Yeah. So this drop, yes, when they see this, her birthday would have been passed. So happy birthday to the wife, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna turn up for the B day, nigga. We gonna turn up. Nah, we ain't gonna do shit. Nigga ain't finna do shit on no Tuesday. Nathaniel. Yeah. We gotta pick out we really gotta just pick our spots with it now. We can't do every weekend. Nigga can't probably really do every other weekend, to be honest. Just because of the schedules and kids and all of that. But we gotta pick our spots. But when we pick our spots though, we turn up, man. We turn up. We make up for the rest of the right. We make up for the rest of the months that we hadn't did anything. So, you know. Look, we trying to get a trip together right now. Yeah. Oh, man, they gonna get a nap in. You gonna get a nap in. I don't give a damn what you say. That's what I'm saying. That's what that's what I'm saying. Whatever y'all about, I'm about it after that. Yes, sir.
Real life.
Okay. Mm. It's hey man, it's always something better out there. It's always something better out there, man. You know, none whatsoever, none whatsoever. Damn, what happened to smoke? But yeah. So this is what we're talking about. We're talking about are you selling? And you know, you can speak of this in many different fashions. I intended on it to be pretty vague because you can get off into different conversations about settling. There goes smoke. There goes
Yeah,
smoke.
man.
But
Shout out to Verizon. I'm off Cox now, and now I'm on Verizon ass. Come on, get y'all shit.
hey man, you got it. Hey, you might have to go back to Cox. Like, hey, what y'all? Hey, big head, hit him with the with the hey, big head.
What's
What y'all got going over there?
what that reconnection looking like? You know,
Right.
I paid the bill. Now we in good standing. I paid the bill.
You ain't never had to worry about me being late now. You ain't never had to hound me down about your money or nothing like
You
that. Now,
know,
come on now. Great customer.
yeah,
Yeah, customer of the month type shit. Yeah,
yeah.
customer of the year.
We leave on bad terms. What's up?
Yeah,
But nah, man.
right. That's what it's all about. Not leaving on bad time.
Was you already getting into it? What was up?
I'll let you go ahead. Yeah,
Okay.
I guess you finish what you were saying.
Okay.
I was just taking over till you got back in. That's all.
I got you. Um, yeah, man. So we talk about real life topic for this week. Are you settling? Yeah, yeah, big settler energy over here. Unfortunately, that was just a lot of how nigga was raised, man, was to, you know, and it's a little confusing because it's like a gray area, but you taught to be grateful for everything, but at the same time, that's kind of like at the same time being taught to settle. Like, uh,
Yeah.
even if like let's just say for a car, for example, um,
Okay.
if you got a a car that ain't all that, oh, just be glad you got a car. Instead of the mentality
Right.
of, well, how about
Yeah.
you hustle hard to get the car that you want, or what are you doing to
Yeah.
make it to where you can get a better vehicle, get that mother fixed up or whatever. Um, yeah.
Right.
Uh, like just yeah, like I said, that's a lot of the way I was.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. You better eat what she cooked now. Oh man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, you know what, bro? I admire that you can admit that that's the way that you kind of grew up. That's the way you were brought up. Um, we all are brought up a certain way. Hopefully, if it's not doing anything for you, or if it's not helping you evolve and elevate in life, that you will let it go. But me myself, I was a settler. I was all of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, like me and my boy John, we was talking today. We was running it, about some stuff, and we were just talking about like the kids of this generation, and versus how we grew up. Um, I didn't. My mom didn't, like I always say. Like my mom, she got me everything that I needed, but a lot of stuff that I wanted, she just didn't get it for me. And as a kid, you don't really understand that, right? You don't really understand that your mom has to budget. So yeah, it might not cost nothing but $5, but nigga, that's $5 worth of gas. That's $5 towards some food. That's $5 this or that she needs, stuff that she needs to buy. So it's kind of like, you looking at that, kids these days, they'll look at their life, which will be better than how we came up, but they like so ungrateful. They complain about this and about that. And kind of like you said with your grandmother, like nigga, I ain't had none of this what you got coming up. Like you need to be more grateful. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that, but look, and don't question me. Like that's where we came up under. Like ain't no questioning. Nah, man, cause I said so. You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, man, it's one of them things where it just depends on your perspective. And you know, like you said again, how you were raised. If I raise my kids to never settle, never. It don't matter what it is. If it's something that you want, because I believe settling, it depends on what you want. You know, I could be a okay with where I'm at right now. You know, I'm living comfortably. Got my kids in the house. We married. We got this family, and I could just say, okay, cool. Right where I'm at right now in life, financially, just the house that I'm in and all of that, the vehicles I drive, where I'm at in my careers, I could be like, cool, I'm cool right here where I'm at. I don't believe that that's settling because it's based upon what the person wants. Now, if I want something else, if I really deep down want something else, I want more out of life. I want to enjoy life more. I uh, want more money. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sitting here not doing it. I'm not putting that effort in to accomplish or achieve those goals. Then I believe that that's more so settling. But if a nigga say, hey man, I'm cool working at Walmart, bro. I'm a okay with this. I don't believe that that's settling. I can't put my definition. We lost him again, but I'll continue. I can't put my definition of settling on you if this is all you want out of life. If this is what you want out of life, just because I believe you should want more, that don't mean you're settling. That don't mean that at all. It's all based upon, in my opinion, what the person wants out of life. And I think that's what we kind of need to get to in general as a people, man. Like we can't want we can't want something. We gonna go whoop Verizon ass, man. I'm gonna come down there with. I'm gonna drive 5 hours from Arlington, Texas. I'm gonna come down there and we gonna ski up and we gonna run up in that motherfucker,
Right.
man. We gonna kick some ass. We gonna kick some
Hey,
ass when I touch
am I
down.
settling?
for the
Hey,
bad internet.
and then, and then I'm gonna take you down the
And we
Cox
go
calls. I'm gonna take you down to Cox and you gonna apologize to them. You go, hey man, you know I've been
go
bad,
skip.
bro.
We go
Like the
skip, and
internet,
then
you
we gonna
know.
go to Cox with the flowers. Like, hey, we fucked up. We fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, we fucked up. We fucked. Yeah, hey, take me back. Take me
Out there
back.
with the boom box.
You know.
Like,
Yeah, in the trench
like a
coat.
dream
Yes,
come
sir.
true. Hey man.
Yeah. But now, man, like I was saying before you clicked out, man. I was just saying, like, hey, if somebody wants something, but you feel like they should have more, that don't
Yeah,
mean
that's a you
nothing.
thing.
It depends upon what a person want out of life. That's
Yeah.
just you. That's just you. You can't want more for somebody than they want for
Right.
themselves. You
That's a
feel
good
me?
notion
So,
about it. Settling, when you say the question, are you settling? It's not for somebody else to answer. Because people love to, yeah, people love to put things on you and where you should be, and make
yep.
speculations about your life, especially the parts that they don't even know about. Um, because
Hmm.
you have people all the time, man. Like, man, you're doing so well. You should do this and this. It's like, whoa, like you don't know the inner workings of what I got going on for you to just tell me what endeavor I need to just be
First
taking
thing
on.
first.
And that's the
Yeah.
thing too. You don't even know the intricate steps. I might even be trying to work towards what you're thinking about, but you don't even know all the steps I got to go in between to get to that part. Uh,
Yep.
but yeah, I
Yep.
agree with what you're
Yep.
saying, man. When you answer that question, it's got to be more so like, yeah, it's not that, oh, okay, I am comfortable with certain places that I am in life, but it's just like the things that I'm saying that I do want. Am I, again, am I being accountable and taking the steps to get there, or am I just believing that, oh
Right.
man, I do want this, but that isn't something that's possible for me. Um,
Yeah, I don't think I can
yeah,
achieve it, or I ain't really willing to put the work in to achieve
yeah,
it. To me, that's selling.
or putting that ceiling on yourself of, yeah, people like me, we can't have that. Um,
I'm talking. Look, that's me. It's like I say, it's levels, bro. Because for me, like I'm a burger nigga, man. I love me a burger, man, and the burgers. I love me a burger now. You know what I'm saying? So I damn near every day, man. I'm a burger nigga. I like pizza and all that too. So my thing is, and just speaking on that, on the health tip, like, sideboard shit, we have to learn how to start eating to live and not just eating off of emotion because we like the taste of something. We've always ate it our whole lives. It's tough for sure, but it can be done. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of people have done it. So, um, that's the only way we'll turn around this obesity thing, this high blood pressure thing, this diabetes. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I think we can turn it around. Is like, it's funny. I think I said this before. It's like as you get older, most people mature, most people evolve as they get older. But it's like we still eat that same shit that we ate as kids: ice cream, pizzas, chili dogs, and well, I don't eat chili dogs anymore. But French chili cheese fries and all this type of shit. Like that's type of shit that you ate when you was a kid. Why would you eat that as an adult when you just think about it? You get what I'm saying? Like, why would you continue to do something that you were doing as a kid? Huh? What you say? Yeah, well, your taste buds do change. I think every 7 years, is it? Yeah, I think like every 7 years, your taste buds. No, it's no, yeah. Right. So this, yeah. So this, what I'm talking about, is more of like it has to be intentional, right? It has to be intentional. Just like you're intentional about stuff that you were doing when you were younger, teenager, adolescent, and you're not doing it as an adult. You're intentionally not doing it as an adult. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but it's like I say, that's just one of the things we have to learn how to do as people. But back to the selling thing, it's like I say, man, it just depends on what you want, what you don't want. If you cool with wherever you at, wherever you are in life, cool, cool, bro, cool. And if you ever want more, hey, go after it. But it depends on, like I said, like we said, it depends on what you, what you want. It has nothing to do with anybody else. If they think you're selling, oh well, fuck anybody else. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? We all live our own lives. So just depends on you, man. And you have to be honest with yourself about it. Type shit. Like the youngsters say, type shit, you know. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, I think you should do that. I think everybody should do that every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Just just take a step back and look at what you got going on. A Rich Dreams mirror. That boy is breaking up like a bitch. But yeah, man. I don't know what you talking about, Rich Dreams mirror, but now, man. Like I say, bro, we got we gotta start being intentional about shit, everything in life, to be honest, not just this thing or that thing, but be intentional about everything. The way you eat, uh, how you treat people, the way you are in your career. Make sure you're putting your best foot forward. The way you parent your children. And we gonna beat the fuck out of Verizon. Yeah, they came and knocked on your door
Literally,
and
I
gave you
ain't
this
call, I ain't
bullshit,
send
didn't
for
they?
y'all
I
or
didn't,
nothing.
I ain't asked nothing. Didn't even think they were working over there in your neck of the woods. Right. What y'all on? Yeah, man. But now I was just kind of wrapping it up though. What's your last thoughts on it? Uh, yeah. Yep. Yep. You don't know. Good God Almighty, boy. I don't know what's going over there. It sounds like a fast forwarding tape, boy. It sounds like a fast forwarding cassette tape over there, boy. God damn. Did we lose him again? Smoke. Smoke dog. Where you at, my boy? Anyways, wrapping that up, man. And also just to say, just to put, put a little bit more on it before we go to the next topic. There are people that are genuinely seeing something more in you at times than you can possibly see in yourself. Um, but for those people that are seeing more in somebody, you still have to let that person notice and recognize that in themselves first. So you being on somebody about they need to do this, they need to do that, it ain't gonna work until they see it. So, uh, but shout out to the people that do see more in us that than we may see in ourselves at time, man. They the people that they the people that inspire for real. Even if it take a little minute for that person to get it, who they see more in. Anyways, let's go to, since Smoke is gone, let's get into some of the sports and happenings with G. The sports and happenings with G, man. Let's see what we got first. What we got first? NBA Finals update. Man, it was a hell of a game one. Hell of a game one. Indiana pulled it out. Last second jumper by Tyrese Halliburton.
What the hell?
Man, it's a crazy game because OKC was winning the whole game, basically. They were basically winning the whole game, double digits. Even in the fourth quarter, they were up 15. And Indiana, man, if you leave them any room, if you're not as well conditioned as them, they gonna come back on your ass, man. That's one thing about them. They gonna come back on your ass. But I thought OKC, like I say, if you get tired, in which that's what I thought OKC did. They got tired around the end. I noticed Shea being a little gas. The rest of the guys, their energy wasn't like it was in the first half. And meanwhile, the Pacers, they just keep running. I'm interested to see how this game goes. Well, not the game, the series goes. I'm interested to see how the rest of the series go. A lot of people probably thought that the Pacers was going to come in here, get swept, maybe gentleman sweep, which still could happen. We filming this on Sunday, so we the game come on in like 30 minutes. So we'll see. By the time this episode drop, the game will be out, which is why I don't really want to get into the predictions. I just want to update it. But it was a great first game. I'm looking at OKC to make some adjustments for sure. I think the Pacers, if anything, clean up turnovers. Just going off the first game, clean them fucking turnovers up. Clean those turnovers up. You had 20 in the first half. That's ridiculous. Like, a lot of teams don't have 20 turnovers in a game. They had 20 turnovers in the first half. That's super wild. We got Smoke back. So I was getting into, when I had got into the sports and happiness with G Fades. Right. So what you think about that game one? We don't want to talk about game two. We're just talking about game one. What'd you think about it?
Let me get my thoughts out before I
Please.
disconnect again.
Mike sound good though. Mike sound good.
Appreciate it. You know, one step forward, two steps back. Uh, Halliburton the GOAT. Nah. Uh, the Pacers, they've been who they were all year. A dog fighting team, that's not gonna quit. That's just gritty and nasty, and it's gonna pick at you and prod at you. That didn't care that they was down 20
15
something
in the
points.
fourth quarter. Yeah.
Come on, man. And I think what we saw too is that when the heat gets on, when the lights get the hottest, hey, certain people might not have that
Who you
crutcher
talking about?
gene. Uh, all I'm saying is
What you trying to say?
one man had the same opportunity that Halliburton did to take the last second shot and put the game away. And it was his shot. He got to his spot, he did his move, and it didn't do what it usually do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But nah, I think also it was more on a stick of Oklahoma too, on again, just not really having enough help for Shea. You know, Indiana played a very team well game. Everybody contributed. If I'm not mistaken, Jalen Williams was like 4 for 13. You can't really have that at number 2 if they gonna win. I'm not really sure what damn, I can't think of his name. What
Not a
Chet
goddamn
did.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had him in my lineup
and
on Prize Picks. He ain't do a goddamn thing.
so that's the big 3 right there. And I know Shea had like 28 in the
Shea
first
dropped
half
30,
or something like that.
38, I believe. In total.
In total? Yeah. So I mean, like, hey, the man is giving you good numbers, giving you good minutes. You got to help him out. But yeah, I think it spoke more about Oklahoma than Indiana. I think Indiana did what they just been doing, and that's playing team basketball, gritty defense. Everybody was worried about what Oklahoma City defense was going to do to them, but we ain't think about how that pressure was going to get on them, Oklahoma City as well.
So here's the thing, though, bro. So when they were up 20, 15 in the fourth, led the whole game, everything was going smooth and all smooth and dandy. Then what? Like when people say, talking about these playoffs with the Pacers, bro. Every series, people saying, "Oh man, Cavs blew that. Man, they had the lead and they blew it. They smoked it." The Bucks, they smoked it, man. They had the lead. I watched that game that the Bucks got put out. They had a lead. And Halliburton and the Pacers, they came back and won the game and put them out. Even with the Knicks. Oh, man, Knicks had to lead the whole game, the first game, man. Let them boys. Listen, dog. What the Pacers are doing is simple, man. They are better conditioned than any other team. And they run. They run. Look, just running. Hey, running. That's it, bro. And the thing is, I honestly looked at OKC. I was like, OKC, they're a young team. They like the youngest team in the league, actually. So they should have enough stamina to kind of withstand all of the running that the Pacers are gonna do. But one thing I did say also, bro, and the evidence is the last shot that Halliburton hit. When any great team any great defensive team, such as OKC, if you can catch them off guard, if you are running up and down team and you don't let them get their half court defense set, you compete with them. You compete with them. And if you look at the shot that Halliburton
Okay.
hit, they were just pushing the ball up. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? They were pushing the pass.
No jump. Didn't look like no play, really.
No. Hallie run around like he do. He look at the clock. He get into his bag, pull up for the jumper. How you gonna set a defense up when they coming down and they passing it up and they, you know what I'm saying? You can't. It's hard to, and we're seeing that it's hard to defend that. So instead of people saying like, man, they just know the team is not blowing. I guess you could say they blowing the game, but Pacers are taking this. You got too much evidence. This is their style of play, and if you can't keep up with them,
that's your ice. That's your ice.
Hey man, all I'm saying is niggas sleeping on the Pacers, saying all these teams smoking the games and blowing the games. Dog, the Pacers, that is their style of play. They don't mind if you get up by 15, 20 on them. They cool with that. Because they know at the end of the game, when they turn it up, you're going to be tired.
Yeah.
When you're going to be tired, bro. You're going to be tired. So, shout out to the Pacers, man. Oh.
For real. And that's the thing, bro. They know people ain't gonna believe. People ain't gonna believe till they win the chip. So they not worried about outside noise and none of that.
They ain't gonna, because y'all already got your best player on the team. They saying he overrated. You know, Pascal's a whole champion, and he performed in that series against the Warriors. He performed pretty well. So you got him. You got Turner, who's the best shot blocker in the game. You know, you got Nesmith, one of the best young defenders now / 3-point shooters. One of the best 3-and-D.
I was about to say, I can't remember what stat it was, but he rivals Steph in one of the 3-point stats this year. So being mentioned in that category,
percentage, yes.
Yeah,
so
he up there.
You got Nembhard who can ball. You know, you got Obi Toppin, who was looked over by New York, and they just let him go, and he's come over to the Pacers to be an asset for them. They they have a well put together team, and they're a deep team. So, and then
it's Nembhard, not Naismith.
No, both of them. No, it's a Nembhard on there too. Naismith, Naismith, the 3-point shooting, you know, that we were just saying with Steph kind of, but Nembhard is like the PG form. Like he'll even run PG while Halliburton in the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, he the one that got the 3-point thing with Steph. It's Nembhard, yeah. Okay. I was mistaken on that.
But you know, both of them can shoot though. Both of them can shoot, man. So hey man, don't sleep on the Pacers. Don't sleep on the Pacers.
Oh, and then they got that fire coming off the bench too, because Obi Toppin, that boy been having some games.
That's what I was just talking about. Remember he played for the Knicks.
Oh. Hey, I was here, you know.
Hey, the way you said it, it's like I ain't say nothing about OB. Hey, don't forget that nigga OB Toppin. I was like, damn, bro, I just said that too. I just said,
how could I forget it?
Nah, but yeah, OB, McConnell. You know, TJ McConnell. Who else you got? Dude, I was talking about it last. The dude, thick ass, the light skin, thick mustache. Like he's a 3-point shooter. So he come in, he shoot his tray ball. Thomas Bryant, bro. They have a deep team, and you can't sleep on them. Can't sleep on them. But anyways, we'll see how the rest of it plays out. Me and Rod both, we think it's going at least 6. Possibly 7, right?
Yeah. Especially now. I was getting it 5 or 6, but since they won that first one,
I see 6 at least. Yeah. I definitely see 6 at least. But anyways, let's move right along to a little bit of football, man. Finally, Aaron Rodgers, aka A-Rod, aka old diva-ass quarterback. But he signed with the Steelers, man. I think 1 year up to $13 million. I'm gonna get your thoughts first. What you think about this move? You think this make a difference for the Steelers or no?
It better.
You what?
This is the best quarterback option. Best quarterback option they've had since
and
Big
you
Ben.
skipped over some guys in the draft too that you could have possibly.
You know. But yeah, best option they've had since Big Ben. I think this is gonna speak volumes to the future of Coach Tomlinson. Because yeah, you've been getting to the playoffs every year, but that's all you've been doing.
So, who that sound like?
And I hate to even
That sound familiar.
come on,
just keep going. Don't worry about that. It ain't time yet. It ain't time yet. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
But I hate to even talk about him in that light because he is.
My bad. My bad. Go ahead,
Come
man.
on,
My bad,
man.
bro. I'm shut up, bro.
Nah, because I mean, and that's the thing. They have been having success, but it just hadn't been the right type of success. This should be hopefully what can push them over the edge. We're gonna really see with A-Rod. Has it been the teams that he's been on? Has he not been getting put in good situations? Of course, he had the bad luck with the injury, or is he done? Has Father Time caught up to him, and does he not really just have that juice like Tom Brady did to be playing up in his old age, like he's trying to do?
Right.
That's what we're gonna figure out. But yeah, man, I think that's definitely a good pickup. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a good pickup. The only thing is, I think we looking at him pre-injury. I think we judging him pre-injury when we say it's a good pickup. Because by his own standards, he had a down year last year. By his own standards, he had a down year last year. They only won like 4 or 5 games. So he has something to prove this year. And my thing is, if you have the attitude, well, I don't have anything to prove. I'm a champion. I'm 4-timing. Well, take your bitch ass home, though. Take your bitch ass home. You just retire. if you coming back, bro, at your age, coming off an injury, coming off probably one of your worst years in your career, if not the worst year of his career. Yes, you have something to prove.
That's your big age.
Yeah, you got something to prove. So if you don't have that attitude, because you know how he is, man. He always got his nose up in the air about shit. He just one of them guys, man. But I think or at least he acts like that with the media. Maybe he not like that in the locker room. I hadn't really heard too many guys come out against him in his locker room. But you got to come out with something to prove this year, man. You're on a new team. It's a team. They're gonna have a good defense. They got some pieces out there for you on offense. Got you a running back. They looking at you like you the missing link. So, like I say, man, I believe it can be a good move, but we just don't know. Him up in age, had a bad year last year. We'll see if he can have a bounce back year, man. I don't know. We'll see.
Now let me ask you though, if he comes in and they stink up the joint, or if they just go like they've been doing, barely above 500, make the playoffs, and then that's it.
There's no need in signing him.
You think
there was no need in signing him.
I'm saying you think they start looking at Tomlin though?
Probably gonna fire Tomlin. Yeah, they probably gonna fire him. I mean, it's just been so much talk. Nice. Now, one thing I know is Pittsburgh, they haven't had many coaches in the last 40 years. I think they've only had like 3. Maybe 3 coaches going. If you go back to like the 80s, I think they may have only had 3 different coaches, bro.
I can only remember 2 in my lifetime.
What's his name? Cowens and Mike. Yeah, and Mike. Really I think that's the only 2. Yeah. It might have had one more back in the 80s though.
Sure.
So they don't hire and fire coaches like that. But I think with the chatter, with the talk, I think it's some pressure probably from the fans. They might let the coach is low hanging fruit, bro. The coach is low hanging fruit. We just seen this with Thibodeau in New York. Dude, think about it, bro. Dude brought y'all to a Eastern Conference championship where y'all hadn't been in 25 years, and y'all fire him the next day after y'all got put out.
Man.
That's wild, but that's just how I go. Like I say, coach, they the low man on the totem pole. But I definitely believe that they most likely will fire him if it's just a repeat of another Mike Tomlin season, you know. But anyways, man.
So yeah, they've had 16 just for those that might have been paying attention. They've had 16
years.
Yeah. And the three that we talking about, well, Chuck Noll, that's what you talking about from the 80s, Bill Cowher and Mike Tomlin. Them been the coaches since 69 up until now.
Damn.
So
69 up until now? Sheesh.
Back
farther than the 80s. But yeah, that's how it is, man. But anyways, we'll see how it play out, man. I'm excited for football season this year for sure.
Already,
but let's get back. Let's get on to the happenings. We only got one happenings today, but let's get on into it, man. Punisher speaks out. I'm pretty sure you don't know what I'm talking about. So let me fill you in. So this guy here,
the Marvel movie?
No, not at all. He may have been in a movie, but not a movie not a movie that we're all privy to, not the public. But no, man. So this guy, they called him the Punisher. So this is a guy from, I guess, the Diddy escort stuff. Yeah, he was one of the guys that they would call and have him have sex with Cassie and Diddy watch in the background. So he was on Cameron show. Shout out to Cam. And Cam was just, questioning him, asking him, about how did that go? Like how does something like that, what do y'all do? How do y'all organize something like this? So dude was basically like, yo, they call me, Cassie would call me, she'd set it up, she'd say, hey, your husband's gonna come in, don't even look at him, just keep doing what we doing. And Buddy was kind of like, he didn't know who Diddy and Cassie were until about a year in of dealing with him. He didn't.
Interesting.
It's a black guy. It's a black African American gentleman. But I'm not sure if it's because of the ambiance. Maybe it was dark in there. I can't remember if he said Diddy had something on or what the case was, or if Cassie had. I don't know. But he said it took him about a year to actually know who they were. And then then he get into detail about him. I think he would like give her massages sometimes, and then and she would want to, she would ask him, hey, do you want to get off? Like, and he was just like, nah, I'm cool. I'm just, I'm a professional. I'm a professional. Okay. But it did end up being, of course, it ended up being sex and all of that. And it's funny because Cam asked him, man, so basically like, how was the box? Like, Cassie, how was the box? And Buddy was like, Buddy was just legitimate question. Buddy was just like, man, he really couldn't really enjoy it, or really, because it was, I guess, so awkward having Diddy in there.
Yeah.
So with all of this, with all of that being said, I'm just looking at like, bro, do you think this trial finna get real crazy, right? Like, this is like the first 2 weeks, bro. Right. First 2-3 weeks. Like, this trial finna get wild. What you think? Do you think the trial finna go? You think it's finna get wild, man? You think it's finna be some even crazier stuff coming out?
It's already left, man.
Yes.
And I think that's where it's gonna get crazy, because there's got to be so many people involved.
Yeah.
For the amount of things that he was doing. I mean, even just for him to have thousands of bottles worth of baby oil.
Thousands.
whoever set that up, whoever set the order up and had it delivered or picked it up or
There
whatever,
had to be questions.
there's a lot of hands that went into this. So it's like it's definitely gonna get crazy. I want to know
Okay.
what it was that sparked. I want to know what it was that sparked the Punisher figuring it out. Like, was he smashing? Then all of a sudden he heard Diddy in the corner go, "Take that, take that." Like, I want to know what was the moment where he was like, "Oh shit, this is Diddy
Hey,
in here."
it's Diddy. It's Diddy.
Oh, yeah, I bet you know what? He probably was dancing or some shit.
Hey, bro. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember if he said or not what made him realize that there was. Because I think he said he would do like research or something. I can't remember.
Yeah,
But that's interesting though, because Diddy, he's in the background and he's fondling himself and all of this type of stuff. So he is. I think Buddy said he was, saying different stuff, and that's yeah.
you know, Diddy a super producer,
You
man.
know
He ain't
what?
gonna
He
just
know how
sit
to put
there
on a
and listen.
show.
He gotta put his
He know
input.
how to put on the show, man.
So
Dude know how to put
he probably yeah, put a leg up, you
right.
know.
Matter of fact, put it behind her head. She know how to do it. Now put both of them
Good
back
God.
there. And make her arms, make her.
That's right, Daddy. You know how he talk. That's right, Daddy.
Oh, my
That's what I'm talking.
Hey, man. Hey, too much for me, man. Too much for me. But
Too much sauce,
too
man.
much, man. But nah, man.
Um,
I thought
yeah,
that was funny that Cam asked him how was the box. But if you really just think about it, like if you're not like to be honest, do you even think like porn stars enjoy? Because it's work to them at that point, and you got camera niggas, you got niggas taking pictures, you got 30 lights
yeah.
above you, you got somebody filming you up under your ball sack trying to get the. Come on, man, that can't be. You can't be able to enjoy that.
I think it depends on the person. I've actually heard some interviews from a few porn stars, and it seemed like the best ones they enjoy the art of the the act of having sex in general. So that's why they do the work that they do when they've been in the game, however long they've been in the game or whatever. Um,
Yeah, big time
but
freak,
in his instance, in terms of being like a gigolo,
basically.
I don't know.
Male
It's a
escort.
different thing for him because I'm like, a lot of people in that world they didn't choose to be there. So is he being trafficked?
I think this is what he does. I think this is what I don't know if he still do it, but this is what he did.
Yeah,
Like this is his line of work, basically.
that's what I'm curious about.
So, but that's the
I'm
charge
curious.
though, is that Diddy is hiring escorts, bringing them
Yeah.
across state line, paying them for sex. That's sex trafficking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now the act of prostitution is illegal too, though, right? So isn't he like kind of perjuring
I
himself
think
by
that's. I think you say prostitution is illegal.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Except
I
like
think
in
it's
the
legal in Vegas. I want to say.
yeah
I think it's actually legal in Vegas, but or
yeah
some way it's some type of it's some type of
technicality or whatever.
yeah, it's some type of technicality with it in Vegas, but where I think he was in either Miami or New York, so it's illegal to bring them across state lines in either of those
Okay.
states. So that's kind of what they got him on with that. But like I say, man, I think this trial finna get like even crazier because we haven't really heard him bring, and I think a lot of people anticipate them bringing up other celebrities, like more
Yeah.
celebrities, more prestigious
Yeah.
celebrities. So um, we'll see, man.
I mean, they say they got video. It couldn't have been just Diddy at the freak
No, it
offs.
couldn't have been. No way.
You
Ain't
don't
no
have
way.
a freak off party by yourself.
Ain't no, that's why I call it freak off party. You got a few people up in there with you. But now, man, we'll see how that play out, man. But anyways, that's all I got for the sports and happenings today, man. hand it back over to my
Shout
boy.
out to the Punisher.
Hand it out. Yes. Shout out to the Punisher, man. I'm gonna hand it back over to my boy Smoke, and hopefully Verizon let him finish the show.
We can only hope, man. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Great sports and happiness this week, G. We appreciate
Yes,
you.
yes, sir.
We gonna mosey on, keep going in this thing, man.
In the shout out.
All right, there it is. We gonna take it to the Black Business shout out. We got at Rodeo Rink H-Town.
No.
Man.
H-Town. It's H-Town.
H-Town.
Not town.
All right.
Town.
Talk to me.
There we go.
Yeah. Hit me up on the Lego, man. But nah, man, I saw this rolling down the For You page, and I thought this was pretty cool, man. 180 Rodeo Rink Sports Bar and Lounge out in Houston. Mixes up the vibes, man. They got like gourmet type food, drinks. But it looks like it's like can be both. It looks like it's a family friendly environment where kids and adults can be in there. Okay. Now, I don't suppose the kids be there too much Thursday through Saturday because they got the adult hours out there, 2 a.m., 12 a.m.
No
stuff,
kids.
But I mean, yeah, man. But it looked like somebody had their little birthday party up in that thing. You know?
Okay.
And the food looked crazy. Like that's gourmet right there.
Hey, man. We know what to do with that food, man. I'm gonna have to put the spot that we went last Sunday.
Yeah,
that y'all had to miss out on. Yeah, it was pretty good, man. It was a pretty good spot.
Oh, the brunch.
Yeah, the brunch spot.
Place.
Yeah.
Okay.
We ended up. I think we left right before the turn up. Right. We had to come and do the pipe, so we left, I believe, right before the turn up. But food was good. Serve it quick. They get it right out to you. They playing good music. We'll put it on next week. So the people when
they see if they let people twerk on the tables. Man,
I don't know if they're gonna do all that. I don't know if they're gonna let you do that.
That was an issue. What that was last summer. What was that place that was getting flagged for that?
The Kitchen and Cocktail. Kitchen and Cocktail. Yeah. I think that might have been like 2 years ago, actually, when that happened.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, man. I'm behind the times.
Rodeo. What is it? Rodeo Rink.
Rodeo Rink. Full name. Rodeo Rink Sports Bar and Lounge.
Okay.
So y'all in H-Town, y'all looking for some fun, little quick late night light eats as well. Hit them up. Tell them Rich Dream Show sent you. Real. Sant you.
Son, yeah.
Oh man. Here we go.
What we got,
man, lastly, the album of the week. The Carter 6.
Come on, man. Now, listen. I need you to be more enthused. I don't need y'all laxed. No, sit up in that chair, man. Sit up in that union chair, boy. Sit up. Don't lean back now. Nigga was front center the whole time. Don't lean back now. Now he waved. Came sit
I'm good.
The camera, man. He waved back.
You said the mic was good, so I'm trusting that I'm good. Y'all hear me?
Boy, sit up in the chair, man, when you talk about your GOAT new album, man. Come on, man.
Hey, the best rapper alive gave us what he could give us.
I want to hear. Listen, I want to hear what you thought about the album. Just how, but we still have time to continue to dive into the album. I mean, just as a listener, but you don't hear an album one time and be like, it's trash. But I just want to get first listen thoughts.
My first listen thoughts. Not that it was trash. I did not have that thought when I was listening to it.
Oh, of course.
I did have
a little bias, but it's okay.
The thought I did have was, man, I was expecting more from another The Carter album.
Of the
Um,
Carter. Yeah.
yeah. But definitely he went kind of back into his rock bag a little bit, where he had like some different sounding projects in there.
Okay.
But he had some hitters in there. I ain't gonna lie, I like the some notable ones. The hip hop uh, with Big X the Plug. That one was a tough one.
Okay.
Um, Peanuts to an Elephant. He just kind of got back into his just mixtape. I'm just gonna flow over a beat type Wayne. I
Okay.
like that one. Um, Cotton Candy with 2 Chainz. That one was hard.
Okay.
So it wasn't just it wasn't. He even had. I did like that he had his kids on there, man. Had Cameron on there with Rory. That was a cool little joint.
Okay.
So I mean, it was some ones that I didn't quite jive with. Loki's theme, that was a weird one a little
A
bit.
weird one. Okay.
Uh, yeah. Like I said, he got back into his rock stuff. If I played guitar,
Okay.
but yeah, it ain't gonna surpass the Carter 3 or the Carter 2, in my opinion. I even rank it below the Carter 4, honestly.
What about Carter 5?
Carter 5, I thought it was a better project
Than the
than
Carter
this. I'm not
5?
gonna lie. I thought the Carter 5 was a better project than
Okay.
this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But hey, still the best rapper alive. I don't care what y'all want to say. Now, when I first heard it though, bro, this is what I said. I said, damn. It's just like watching LeBron get old, man. This hurts right here. This is tough. This is tough for me right now. It's a bad era.
Listen, man, let me go and give mine, man, so we can get into this reaction video that you got dialed up for us. So check it out.
Yeah.
I liked I like so I listened to majority of the album. That's why I'm not gonna get on here and be like, okay, it's a trash album. Cause I still gotta listen to maybe 3 to 5 songs I still gotta listen to. I like Sharks with Jelly Roll and Big Sean. I always like me a good Big Sean feature. I like that one. I think I like Welcome to the Carter. I like that one. Because I was like, bro, this should have been the intro.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, but I like that one.
Like he just didn't have nothing going on. It ain't one of them you gonna play and just listen to all the way through.
No, it ain't like that. Even from the songs that I've heard, I like Band from MNO. That's probably like my favorite joint on there. Remember, he did that beat on Dedication 2.
Oh,
He did that beat.
I was about to say, yeah, that was one of my favorite ones too.
Yes. So I like that one.
I think it was.
I think the one with him and Titty Boy, that was 2 Chainz. That was a cool one. I fucked with that one. But outside of that, man, I ain't hear much else, man. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't hear much else, man. And like I say, bro, this coming from you, as big a Wayne fan as you are, like you're a much bigger Wayne fan than I am, I believe.
I still got CDs of the mixtapes.
Exactly. So for you to be like, yeah, this ain't, that says something. Because you a guy that'll listen to somebody that has no plays. I mean, I will too, but for you to say that, and this is like your guy, like your GOAT,
and I've been waiting on this. I ain't gonna lie.
You've been waiting on it. You have been waiting on it. You've been waiting on him to drop this. So that, to me, that says a lot. That says that it just ain't like it was, bro. Remember we was talking about this a while back, and I said, man, sometimes when you,
I thought you was about to say when we was talking about him not getting chosen for the Super Bowl.
I think it might have been, we did talk about this then, but like I say, when you're on and you're that guy in rap, it's like you can do no wrong. But if you
Yeah.
take too long to drop, you know, you drop a subpar project to what people like, which I think that's kind of what Carter 5 was, you know. The list, the first day streams, I think on Spotify was like down probably 60-70% from the Carter 5.
Hmm.
So, and that's just Spotify. I don't know what the other DSPs had, but I don't know, bro. Like I say, once you don't have it no more, we know Wayne got bars.
Oh
We
yeah.
ain't gotta question the wordplay, the bars, but can he
Like I say,
make?
the features up to this point have been just crazy.
Yeah, and I do like that he has more features. I like that, but he don't make good songs like he used to, bro.
Yeah.
That's my thing with him. Even though I
Yeah.
never thought Wayne was like I guess you could say the deepest rapper, or you know, he's definitely not a conscious rapper, but he always made good songs.
Yeah, he has some. Yeah,
He's always made good songs.
I ain't gonna lie. This album definitely made me realize that was the truth to what you were saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know, like I say, nigga gonna listen, nigga gonna check out the Carter 7 when he drop it. We gonna give it a listen, but it's
Yeah.
just like you can tell when it's just not the same no more, you know. But shout out to Weezy, man. Shout out to Weezy, man, and you know, hopefully, and he gonna keep rapping. That's what he do. He gonna keep rapping.
Cause he's the best rapper alive. Come on, man.
Anyway,
May not be the best songwriter alive, but
he up there. He up there. I ain't gonna fake. He up there. But
yeah, man.
shout out Weezy though, man. I'm gonna listen to the rest of it, man, and I'm gonna give once I do, I'm gonna come back. We gonna talk a little bit about it. I'm gonna give an unbiased opinion, like I like to give unbiased opinions.
Yeah, man. I feel like you'll be able to say it's more credible ones than trash songs on there. Like you say, it may not be what we used to.
It's tough. It's tough right now, though, boy. I ain't gonna lie. As far as I listen to it right now, it's pretty tough, man. It ain't looking good. Ain't looking good, man.
Percentages is lowering, huh?
Ooh-wee. It ain't looking good.
Yeah.
But nah, shout out
It's
Weezy.
all right. Yeah, man.
Special announcement right here.
Uh-oh.
We gonna do a couple strips soon here, whether it be July, August, or September. we going somewhere one of the months. And we got some dope shit planned out. We gonna do a couples episode where I have my wife, Smoke has his lady. We'll probably have maybe one other couple, Chris Antonio, if they want to join in. But I think it's gonna be a dope. I think it'll be a dope episode, man. Just on vacation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be it's probably gonna be a wild episode. To be honest, it's probably gonna get wild. It might get deep. It's gonna bring out a lot of emotions. But we'll have that coming soon in a probably in a month or so. Hopefully in a month or so.
Hell yeah, man.
Panel type episode.
Yeah.
We ain't had one of them in a while.
Give y'all some vlog type energy.
Yeah. We'll do that too on vacation. We definitely need to do more of that for sure.
Yeah.
At least I need to start putting something on the YouTube. So be on the lookout for all that, man. We coming. And like I said, let me know buckets or snapbacks. I'm leaning more towards the buckets because we've never dropped buckets. That's just me.
I'm interested to see what that design would look like, man. I'm not gonna lie. I got excited when I saw that.
Yeah. I think this is I think this one definitely hit it out the park, man. So either one, snaps. I got some designs for either one, man. So we ready to go. I just want to get our followers and the people that support us and shop with us, get some of their feedback, see what they think, because they the ones that buy it, which we appreciate it greatly. So got to stay tapped in with the audience.
One thing I have taken from Mr. Carter over the years, he says a lot that he is nothing without the fans. So we are nothing without the supporters. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
So it's whatever y'all want. Um, man, very sorry we couldn't get y'all the reaction videos, man.
Yeah, I'm low key drove at that, man. I wanted to.
But
I for sure wanted
figure it.
to. Yeah, man, I wanted to.
We gonna figure it out, and we're gonna get those to y'all. Keep rocking with us, and we will be back next week again.
Yes, sir.
Um, man, I didn't say this last week, but keep chasing your dreams that will become your nightmares. All right, don't settle. It's the Rich Dream Show. It's G
Hey.
Smoke. Peace. Stop.